at least four independent departments
Yeah.
you could mention.
Yeah.
One is obviously computer applications, information technology, and conventional computer science and engineering.
Yes.
Earlier, all these programs, AI and data sciences, were coming under conventional computer
Yeah.
science and engineering.
Yeah.
Having understood the importance of the need to establish these advanced programs as separate programs, giving more focus on the specialty of these computer science and engineering programs,
Yeah.
we have decided to have another separate department called Advanced Computer Science and Engineering, which virtually is going to establish itself as an independent school in the coming days with the stress
Yeah.
which is happening
Yeah.
around the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So right now we are focusing on this and we are expecting our first batches to graduate,
Yes.
first batches to come closer to the final year.
Yes.
By the time we are very sure that it will become either a sub school or an independent school
Yes.
in the area of advanced computing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Sure.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
And towards this only, we have identified the state of art process of practice from industries and from other institutions. Okay, you can definitely take, if it is necessary, that the induction of Professor L.M. Patnaik and the induction of Professor Srinivas Rao into academic council, the induction of Professor L.M. Patnaik, and the very existence of the Honorable Vice Chancellor would definitely take this in a right direction and a forward direction. We have also understood the multidisciplinarity participation in the School of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. That is why we have now opened up that the people from electronics department who are right-minded in this thinking, and the people who are from mathematics, statistics background, are also inducted into this school to carry a real sensible and real implications of AI and data sciences. Okay? I think that should be put. Now, everything I cannot talk during that program. In fact, when R22 regulation justification comes, it has got to be done very strongly. It should not leave a feeling that it has been forced only by the vice chancellor and people haven't understood the implications of R22. That should not happen, right? Okay, all right. See, the way we talk, we should be so strong and powerful that we should not allow people like me to intervene and interrupt you and intervene and start taking over the show. That's what has been happening in your BOM meetings. That should never happen. All right. Of course, I cannot come and keep on telling, let them make a presentation, let them make a presentation. I cannot tell. Okay. All right. Cut. But on that day, it has got to be so strong. So and so, such and such is his qualification, his credentials are this, and then it is our fortune that he accepted to be a professor of practice at Vignan, Okay. All right. Center. On the other side, naturally, infrastructure, congenial to faculty. And last, the modern blend of digital learning. All these would make the five pillars. Now, next slide, it has got to go. Again, this next slide, it has to come that beyond 20 by 2030. So beyond 20 by 2030, 2030 is a turning point. Until the turning point, what we are going to do and how we should be ready for taking it beyond 2030. Therefore, this entire document is split into three components. One, the immediate one up to 2030 within the next 3 years. The remaining up to 2030 called the second phase of this preparation. And third is naturally beyond 2030. So we tackle these 3 points. So it has to come in three different colors at the second line, arrow, arrow, arrow. So beautiful. It has got to, see, I got to capture the attention. And you have got to demonstrate that we are into digital learning. Okay. So we are already into effective digital learning has got to happen, right? Okay. So this is very dull, and I myself would sleep. and all BOM members are except Chucks. All others are older than me. All right, they will comfortably snore. All right, because they would have heard so many of several institutions. But what is different here? Okay, all right, good.
The next.
Okay,
Instead of faculty, Professor Zakir Hussain, can we say human resources?
yeah, of
Because
course, it should
it
be
is not
human
merely
resources.
the
One
teachers alone is a pillar. You
one more
need
point.
the supporting staff, you need the entire
Yeah, of course.
ecosystem, you need a
It is not
human
faculty,
resource.
it is human resources. In fact, without learners, what can you do? There can be guides, but without good PhD scholars, what will you do? It has got to be human resources, and that human resources itself should be learners, stakeholders, learners, resource persons, and support infrastructure, isn't it? No doubt, the fulcrum is the resource persons, but then without support system, the fulcrum cannot work, and they cannot work without stakeholders. All right, it is like a big hospital. If patients don't turn up, okay, it's a very contradicting situation. Big people go to inaugurate the hospital and they tell let the hospital be successful. What does it mean? It means let many patients join. What does it mean? Let many people around the area fall sick. Isn't it? It's necessary. So they got to the people who need to come to us. Okay. So we have got to create a ecosystem for that. All right. Why we? Why we is most important question. I mean, I will keep quiet because I'm not a BOM member, but I would ask why you? When IIT Hyderabad is close by and when IIT Madras is so close by and when they themselves are not getting good students, why you? Then you got to tell why we, right? Okay, you got to look at yourself as a strongly located, strategically located institution where you can really transform the rural mass into thinking mass, right? And you can really provide that pedestal of the rural people into the one who cannot even dream of, who cannot even know what IITs are. We are providing them that avenue, isn't it? Okay. Mm. Good.
Next, when it comes to the academic excellence,
Okay.
so it is based upon that we are going to the NEP 2020.
This scanning text should be avoided. It should be bullets. Simple tuck, tuck, tuck bullets. And all bullets should not be shown because somebody would be reading the last line and you will still be reading the first line. It should be bullet, tuck, you should explain, tuck, you should explain. Okay? It should be high animation. I'm sure you must have seen my presentations. All right? Okay. Oh.
Next.
NEP is the first education, but these are all bala 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 and it should not be in. Okay, the vision of the policy is to create reflecting global citizen among learners, developing knowledge, skills, values, as well as you have got to put bullet, inspiration, NEP 2020. Okay, next second, okay, reflections of global citizens. That's all. Okay, it should be bullet, and you explain whatever you like to.
Okay, sir.
You should have a thorough command. That's all. All right. Okay, good.
Next slide. So, in the key unlocks for the 2023-2025. So, this is the short-term goals. Ensure the quality and inclusive learning experience equal for all able, disabled, disadvantaged students. Develop multidisciplinary courses to make this.
Should remove these words. I mean, verbs are not ensure quality and inclusive learning experience. That's all. Equal for able, disabled. This, what is inclusive? You should explain that. Equality and inclusive learning experience. That is all. Bullet. And you have got to explain it. Develop multidisciplinary courses to make students multidisciplinary to reach industry, right? Choose discipline they are interested. These are all to be multidisciplinary, choice-based multidisciplinary. That's all. Simple, choice-based multidisciplinary. Two bullets, control in your voice, modulation in your voice. You are an electronics professor. So you know, modulation is well known by, well taught by you people. Okay, good.
Next.
Senior industry professional leader as a consultant board member. Okay, active involvement, a proposed active involvement on a win-win basis. Okay, you should explain that win-win basis. You are missing that. We encourage them to work for their, to submit for their PhD, and we want to derive the benefits from them. Okay, inculcate concepts of vocational education within the curriculum of academic degrees. It's a composite teaching learning mechanism where vocational, vocational part of education becomes the part and parcel of learning. It is no more practical classes, it is practice. You got to, right? I mean, please correct me. I hope I'm not bulldozing your ideas. It is powerful presentation. Powerful presentation comes from, comes only after your commitment. Commitment happens only if there is a pre-experience. All right. If you try to quote a color will not get adhesive. It looks like only an extra coating. That should not happen. It should, what you mentioned, inclusive. Color should become included. That has got to happen only with commitment and experience. Experience should speak. Got. All right.
Next.
I want you people to give an impression to the entire BOM that nobody should feel that the institution should vanish if Dr. Lavugataya is not there, if this vice chancellor is not there, or if the registrar executive head is not there. We are all over there. We Danes have been so powerful. Okay? Our student system, our learning system is so strong. These things should get created. They should not fail, okay? These are all the ideas coming from Vice Chancellor. These are all the ideas supported by Dr. Lavugataya garu. It should not be. We are part and parcel of this. The presence of yours should be very much etched, okay, in whatever authoritatively you speak. Okay, they should tell me that during the lunch, they should tell me you have a good, you are blessed with a good team. You don't need to worry. You have got to just tell them what they have got to do. They will do all the remaining. That they should tell me. Okay?
Okay.
Got. All right.
Next.
I mean, that is what was missing earlier. In Dean Argandi also, Puri used to tell, and suddenly all these lions would spring upon him, and this gentleman would simply become a goat or a sheep, and then that's not the way. You should become the lion. All right, you should just become the lion.
Okay.
In all the places, I always tell, I don't want to be a lion. I want to be an elephant. Do you know the reason? I want to be an elephant because it is only elephant which makes always a new path. It doesn't track its own path again. It makes a new path. All right, and one of my excellent PhD candidate, Dr. Pradeep, and other excellent PhD candidate, Dr. D.S. Guru, they were having the debate. Do you think sir would have, my wife, they used to have a debate whether sirs is a love marriage. Then what sort of love letters madam would have written? Then these people would decide, and Dr. Pradeep would strongly tell, if madam comes back with the same format of love letter, you would send her back and ask her to revise the love letter also. It has got to be always new, always strong, always, forward thinking. All right. So I always tell, I love to be an elephant because I want to make my own way. That has got to be reflected by every dean of mine and every head of the department of mine. Right? All right. I should feel proud. I should feel proud on the day that I am going to die that I headed such an institution where I did not have any work to do. Okay? Good.
Okay,
That has got to be the vision by 2030.
the second is our second, it is their research. We are focusing the multidisciplinary educational and research university.
Our aim is to become a strong Meru by 2030 as per NEP, in compliance with NEP. Okay? We have got to stand unique as Meru. And you should mean it.
To create
This lengthy sentences,
I'll cut it.
Okay. I'm not asking you to become a salesman.
No. Because
Okay.
from the vision,
I'm not asking you to become a salesman. Many people come, sales people will come, sales engineers. I'm not going to ask you to become a medical representative. This drug is the best drug to kill you. Right? But I want you to be a man with conviction, taking the entire responsibility of all the departments. Tell that this university shall become a Meru. Okay? Right.
next. In addition to teaching emphasis, faculty focus on research, inculcate quality control measurement in research output, tracking relevant metrics such as the citation.
See, this is the problem. When you write down the whole thing, you will be tempted to look at it and keep speaking whatever has been there. You should never look at it when you talk. All right? It should be only a bullet coming. In addition to teaching emphasis, faculty focus on research, you got to quality research. That should be the bullet. And you explain. How do you want to defend your quality research? Citation index. Okay, you keep a sheet of paper with you here. There's no problem. You can keep your laptop over there, which can give you the supplementary points. But then there, what has got to be there is only one bullet, quality research. My tone from today onwards will be totally different. Because today I have completed one full year. So till now I was learning. From today onwards my tone will be very, very different. My tone will be very penetrative, shall ask a lot of questions. You should come. Till today I have shown what I expect. From today I really want the implementation to happen. I'm very thankful to every one of you that you have received me. At least you have displayed that you have received me. I don't know whether you have really received me or not, but the display on the surface level has been so good that you have received me. And naturally you have shown immense enthusiasm in taking forward the spirit of National Education Policy 2020. Perhaps the only second level private players, private institutions in India are part of the major Birla institutes. All right. So I'm very thankful for you to having understood. But from today onwards, I would be very penetrative, whether you like it or not, because I want every school to become highly independent, and I want every school to become, it should become stable enough to stand on its own merit. I want, whenever a faculty member leaves the institution, I want every school to think very seriously about why the person has left. To what extent am I responsible for the departure of this person. Naturally, when somebody leaves for a higher institute, definitely we cannot prevent, but that should be the motivation and inspiration for us to rise to the higher institute, because uh, anybody from Birla Institute will not leave at all, even if he gets an opportunity at IIT, because he tells that I have already established the lab. Okay. In fact, when I was when Vice Chancellor of University of Mysore asked me to move over to University of Mysore, I said I got to think, because I had established a lab, and that lab was giving me 3 papers per year automatically, and therefore I was already into a relaxing mode, because automatically 3 papers would come, and I had a very decent image processing lab in those days. I was hesitant to leave the institution. Okay. So that has got to be the gut feeling of anybody who's about to leave this institution. So we are very proud when we are putting the people into the department. We should also be very tactful in finding out the reason why people have been leaving the institute. Okay, and the other things, good. Other things, the placement. But what is really missing is, how many are you motivating? How many students are motivated because of you to take up master's degree as their first priority, ignoring the job? Right? How many have taken up master's degree as their first priority? How many have planned to complete GRE and GATE en route the completion of BTech? I want that statistics also, because that is really going to speak high than ordinary job. Okay, jobs happen. Jobs definitely happen. Whether you do it or you don't do it, jobs will happen. Okay, but then good, jobs have been happening. Good. Then what is that these people who come here, what is that they have brought in for institution? What is the feedback that they have given? How much it has influenced your R22 regulations? How much it has the inputs given by the recruiters have influenced the formulation of your LTP structure? How TNP structure, how TNP component of LTP. And you should strongly also mention that we don't cater to a particular industry, but we pick up the spirit from the industries and we include all of them in our TNP, right? Our job is not to generate people for a particular industry, but however, we are open to the idea that any industry, if they are so much interested, could always start a joint minor program or a joint vertical with us, exclusively identifying the people for their industry, and then we would definitely train them accordingly, right? So we should come out with this. I'm not seeing anything which is happening worthwhile like that. Like, I'm not even seeing you people tell that they have a big relation with TCS. I'm not seeing TCS coming forward and telling that give me 20 students and give them, we will choose the vertical courses that they have got to study, and you please give them BSc honors in that BTech honors in that subject. I'm not seen happening that way, right? These are things which have got to happen. Like, for example, IIT Delhi has a L&T construction engineering. IIT, same L&T has also an MTech in construction engineering, IIT Madras. Okay, such things have got to happen. They want exclusive degree program, right? I want some fertilizer company coming and telling that I need 5 agriculture people and these people should be trained in this specific area, and I will I shall support them right from 3rd year of their BSc or whatever it is, 3rd year of their BTech or whatever it is. So these things have got to happen. Okay, well then, so from today onwards, my tone will be totally different. It is going to be more expecting the answer from you, and I am not going to stand to defend any one of the department or any one of the school from today onwards. Okay, all right. You have got to show your worth. You have got to show your existence, and you have got to establish your existence. All right. And of course, I understand you are still in teens as a university, but the growing power, the growing institution should show the indication that you have the will to go, and you have got the strength to grow, right? So, Japan also got independence along with India, but where is Japan and where is still India, right? So that will and strength has got to be a strong commitment that has got to happen. So next 1 year, things shall be totally different. All the best. Thank you.